Good morning guys, as you can see I am bare and naked faced. I am off to Nadine Kruger Aesthetics to go and have the SL Black Diamond Laser Facial. So they will apply a medical grade carbon to my face and then use the SL laser obviously to zap the carbon off. It'll take away any damaged cells, dead skin cells, and it's meant to help with enlarged pores, fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation, a little bit of dark marks left behind from spots. So my skin is a little bit pink around here just because I've just obviously cleansed my face and it is a little bit reactive. It does go a bit pink when I've obviously applied pressure to it and I've massaged it. However, these are my areas of concern. Obviously I have enlarged pores around my nose. Ignore that pinkness. I have a bit of pigmentation from being on the pill for many years, so I have pigmentation marks there, here, around here. This is a bit of pigmentation here that actually makes my eyes look so very dark. I have acne scarring here, and I am suffering with a little bit of breakouts, hormonal breakouts as well. So apparently the treatment will also help with breakouts. So, oh, and fine lines. I obviously have a couple fine lines there. When I smile, I'm starting to get creases here and the dreaded line that makes me want to save for Botox. So we're gonna see how one treatment of the SL Black Diamond Laser Facial works. Very excited, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me.
So we always start the treatment on a very low frequency and energy just to see how your skin reacts to it. Okay. I do change the energy and the frequency as we move along. Okay. We just don't know how your skin's going to react to it in the first place. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a nice subtle cleanse. Like I said, we use cotton rounds just so that we don't have anything abrasive on the skin before and after treatment. So first just going to do a nice wipe with some nice warm water just to help. Also warm water helps to open the pores a little bit more. Then I'm just going to do a nice cleanse with our Aloe Venice skincare cleanser.
I'm very excited to feel this brand. It's very nice because you've told me so many good things. It smells nice.
Apply a very thin layer of vanilla activated carbon.
So what does the carbon itself do?
This is a medical based carbon treatment, and what it does is it actually absorbs all the impurities on the skin before we even apply the laser.
Oh, that is black.
How your skin reacts with this treatment, in your next treatment we'll combine it with the specific pigmentation removal laser treatment.
Okay. So are there different specific targeted treatments, or is it just the pigmentation?
No, there's different ones. So there's the hair removal one, there's the pigmentation removal. There's acne and acne scarring removal.
It actually has a nice selection.
Tattoo removal, yes. Permanent makeup removal. So you will smell what smells like smoke. Close your eyes for me.
So this is obviously just to protect my eyes from the laser.
Absolutely.
So for someone who's had like
Just lift up your head.
say LASIK eye surgery or who have more sensitive eyes, this is still safe with the goggles.
Absolutely. And we've got different goggles for different procedures to make sure that the laser does not have any effect on your eye.
So you said the laser, I'll feel a bit of warmth, but there's no pain involved.
There's no pain involved. You might feel at the top lip, it feels like someone's maybe shooting you with an elastic band, but it's also not painful.
Now for us girls who wax or thread our upper lips, not a problem.
Not a problem at all.
So you'll obviously go on with like a higher strength on the areas that need it.
Yes.
The areas that is a terrifying sounding smell.
Yes. So we're just moving it up a little bit more.
I can definitely smell smoke.
And let's just get it up a bit.
So what does the smoke smell? What does that come from?
That is from the exfoliation of the surface of the skin. That's the resurfacing of the skin.
do a little update. Today's the day after I had my SL Laser Black Diamond Facial at Nadine Kruger Aesthetics. And I just wanted to say, first of all, you can take a look at my skin, move you a little bit closer and zoom you in. All I've got on today is a very little bit of concealer under my eyes and around my nose that was a little bit pink, and a little bit of cream bronzer, and then obviously mascara and bronzer on my eyes. Feeling a little bit oily because I haven't set with powder, but if you look up close, focus, you can see, let it focus, you can see that around my nose it's a little bit dry and flaky. I'm not too sure if that's from the treatment or from just general dryness of the skin. And you can see it's also have a little bit of concealer on my chin as well. Also looking a little bit dry and cakey there. It's almost like the skin is flaking a little bit. Pigmentation wise, there are my problem areas. I didn't put too much concealer on. I mostly wanted to hide my dark circles today. Pigmentation wise, you can still see the marks. It is only the first day after. This looked a little bit lighter last night, and now it looks a little bit darker today, but we'll see how it goes. The facial itself is painless, completely painless. You'll see in the video before, Nadine put a very thin layer of medical grade nano activated carbon on my face and then used the laser to zap it off. There's a lot of loud sparking and clicking, and it smells smoky, but other than that, painless. It's a lot more gentle than having microneedling done. I felt less pain with that kind of feeling. It was a little more sensitive along my lip, especially here, but more so in the middle. It stung a little bit there, to the point where my eye kind of like twitched, but it wasn't unbearable pain, and it was second to pain and then gone. So yeah, ultimately completely painless. My skin was a bit pink yesterday, and I did have a meeting, so I did have to cover it up with a little bit of concealer, even though it's not really what I should have done. But I didn't do a full face of makeup. Without any makeup on, I have to say that my skin has been looking smoother. You can't really tell, but the lines I have in my forehead here that I've been stressing about, they definitely looked lessened, and it's only a day after. If you have any questions on the SL Laser Black Diamond Facial, please let me know in the comments below. The SL Laser Black Diamond Facial is 680 Rand per treatment. If you're going to have multiple treatments, she can work out a package deal for you where each treatment is slightly less than that, and with each treatment she can add in an extra treatment with the laser on top of just the general facial, where next time I'm going to go for the pigmentation. So she'll do the facial exactly as she did, and then she'll go back in with the laser and a bit of aloe gel, I think it was, and she'll actually target the areas where I have problems, like my pigmentation around my eyes and my scarring here. So you can actually build onto the original treatment, which is really nice. Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a week since I had my SL Laser Black Diamond Facial, so I wanted to do a check-in with you. I look very unkempt right now. I'm so sorry. I have not done my hair or makeup yet today. I actually wanted to do the check-in on my skin before I even put anything on it. So all I've done is just clean my skin with a little bit of micellar water. I've put a little bit of eye cream and moisturizer on, and I want to actually show you the differences that I found in my skin. First of all, my skin was a little bit flaky and dry around my nose and on my chin. Those are my biggest problem areas, and Nadine did tell me that if it's an area you do have a problem with, you will flake a little bit more there. It is a resurfacing facial, by the way, and one of the Black Diamond facials is actually the equivalent of 4 peels. So you would think it's incredibly aggressive, but I experienced 0 downtime. So let's go in and show you guys first. First of all, the redness that I suffer with around my nose and on my chin has minimized a lot. Still looks a little bit pink because I have just gone over it with micellar water on a cotton pad, and my skin does go pink when I touch it, but the redness has definitely lessened. I had a lot of little tiny dots here which were just scars from breakouts. They're still there, but they've faded from what they were, and the pigmentation I have around my eye here, still there, but it's definitely lighter than it was, and this is after 1 treatment. The pigmentation around this eye hasn't really budged yet, but the pigmentation I had on my acne scarring is definitely lighter. Like I said, I was quite dry and flaky. It wasn't peeling skin, but I felt a little bit tight, and if you put makeup on, you could see it looked a little bit flaky here and then around my nose. My forehead hasn't changed. I did find that the lines here, I've got 2 lines running there, my stress lines, and I did find that they weren't as prominent as they were before. It is only one facial, and it is recommended that you have several treatments. That's why Nadine does offer package deals, so I think after several treatments it would make a huge difference. Overall, other than the general flakiness, which is now starting to subside, the tightness is going, my skin has felt a lot tighter, my pores haven't looked as big, and I've found that I haven't had to worry about oil. Like, usually even if I am a little bit flaky, I will still find oils coming through during the day with makeup. I've had no oils coming through at all. So I don't know if it's because it stimulated the collagen and all the goodness in the skin that I am not finding the need to produce as much oil. Because usually, especially if I had gone flaky there, my skin would go into overdrive trying to overcompensate for the fact that it's dry and tight. And it's actually been producing less oil, amazingly enough. So Nadine will be doing one more complimentary treatment for me. She's going to be doing one at my next lash fill because they are actually very, very quick. The treatment goes by very fast. And she's going to do exactly the same as she did in the video, but she's also going to add the targeted pigmentation laser treatment on afterwards, because I'd really like to get rid of that, the pigmentation around this eye, and the pigmentation around my acne scarring. Those are my big problem areas, and they make me feel very self-conscious. It's all hormonal changes. I was on the pill for like 13-14 years, so it's natural I would have that. I do wear SPF every single day, guys, minimum SPF 30, so you must do that. Yeah, so far I'm incredibly impressed. I will update you guys in my Instagram stories. I think they're an incredible treatment. The fact that there's little to no downtime is amazing. So I'm really enjoying it so far. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already to my channel, and then you can keep up to date with any videos. I do a lot of beauty, I do a lot of lifestyle, travel, food, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.